Good morning. Today is May 1st, and we are going to read from this devotional. It's 365 days of prayers. Prayers, prayers, prayers. Let's talk about prayers. Let's talk about prayers and faith, right? Because this devotional is for me. It is for me. As you can see, it's a different background. I prayed and I had faith, right? But sometimes we get that thing wrong because a lot of times we do not hear God's voice, right? Or if we are like wanting something so bad, we want it, right? Like I want it. I want something so bad, just so bad. And I tend to use my own judgment on something that God has told me. And I'm thinking that this is God's plan, but then I want it so bad, right? I want it just so bad that I, the path that God had for me, I would like this, and so in doing so, I got the message wrong because I was thinking about what Liz wants, not what God wants for me, right? And so I learned a very valuable lesson. And of course, everything is teaching, right? Everything is teaching. I'm so young in this, but God has his hand on me, right? And we get things wrong. And it's okay to get things wrong. It is. When you walk with God, it is not perfect, right? It is not. But it's okay to get it wrong and learn from it. So there was a mistake that I made, and I'm learning from it. I'm definitely learning from it. So today is talking about a glimpse, right? It is a devotional for me. It really is. It says, "Surely there is a future, and your hope will not be cut off." This is Proverbs 23:18. God, a promise. Please show me what to do with my disappointment. It's so hard having your heart set on something, praying for it with confidence and belief, and being told no. I want to see it as not yet or not that, because you have something better in mind, right? You always think God has something better in mind, right? And but in the moment, all I can hear is no, and it hurts. It hurts my ears, it hurts my heart. I need a glimpse down the path, Father. Would you lift me up on your shoulders just for a moment so I can see where we are headed is indeed better than the road I intend to take. And it says, do you need a glimpse down the path? Can you see that God has a future for you? Right? I know God has a future for me. But maybe you went through the same situation that I went through, where you prayed and prayed and prayed, and your prayer may get answered, but it's not on your timing, right? Because we don't know the future. We don't know what God has for us, right? We do not know the future. But it's God's timing, not our own, right? Because I wanted it now and it was going to happen now, right? Because that's what we want. But God's like, nope, nope, you are going to sit your butt down and you are going to reevaluate our relationship. And I'm like, okay, God, as long as I have my animals right, because that's important, and, I do love my babies. And, but it's such a learning experience, and like I said, you may be going through it too, because you're sitting there like, okay, you have faith, right? You have belief, you have faith, but then your prayer gets kind of skewered. You know what I mean? Skewered, that word, because you said, "Oh, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna see something, and that's gonna be mine, and I'm gonna pray into it because that's how it works, right?" And then all of a sudden, you're like, "Wait a second, I did something wrong." Right? Because there's something that was done wrong, and it's human error. because we are human, and it's very easy to, fall off, go in a different direction than God wants us to go, because we have free will. We have free will. You have free will, I have free will. We have free will. And so, even though God tells us something, it's so easy to just be like, okay, you take that little something and then you kind of just go, well, this happened, so I'm going to put this into that, and it's all going to be the same thing. And then a lot of times it's not the same thing, A lot of times it's not. I am okay. For all those who are wondering, I am totally blessed and totally fine, and I am okay. I really am. And there is Shadow. Wait, come here. Oh, I know. Whoops. Okay, I know. She's like a shadow, but look, she came out. Anyways, yes, Shadow. So, and all my animals are okay. So everything is fine. God has blessed us abundantly. I truly am blessed. And again, reevaluation time, right? I love you guys. I love you so much. And I want you to have a wonderful and blessed day.